Hello and thank you for joining me today. So today we're going to be talking about stress. Stress and anxiety is the most common triggers that can affect us mentally, physically, and emotionally. So we can't really hide from it. We just need to learn how to deal with the stressors and how to deal with the triggers that's triggering us. So the most common reasons why we're getting stressed now in 21st century is money, it's work, any reasons with the family, and of course 24/7 social media. So one of the best techniques, and I think one of the easiest one, is super efficient EFT. EFT, it's emotional freedom technique. It's also called tapping, and it's known as the easiest and the most amazing tool to release stress, to interrupt any negative patterns you have. So how EFT works? We tap. We tapping for the energetic pressure points in our body, and during this tapping, we release our negative feelings. We release our negative emotions, and then with conjunction to the negative words, we can release the stress and we can feel much better. So the best and the most amazing thing about tapping is that you can teach your children how to use this tool from as early as 4 years old. So when we're tapping into the points, what's happening? We are sending signals to our brain, which is related to our stress and our negative impulses. And because we're pressing on these points, we release this negative feelings. We release this stress. So all of you know acupuncture. When we putting needles in a certain pressure points in our body, tapping is exactly the same, but instead of needles, we're using our fingertips. So we have 9 pressure points in our body, and that is karate chop, top of our head, eyebrow, behind our eye, under nose. It's our chin, collarbone, and underarm. So if you're wearing a bra, the area where you have the bra strip, this is the pressure point in your body. So how the tapping works? We tap on negative. So we need to create statement. What is currently that you are stressed about, what gives you anxiety, any problems that you're currently going through, we need to make the statement and we need to say it aloud. The most beautiful thing about tapping, about EFT, is the fact that we accepting the fact that we feel this way. We accept the fact that it's okay to feel this way. It's okay to have those feelings. It's okay to go through these emotions. EFT is also amazing for self-acceptance and self-love. So I know many of us have problem with self-acceptance, with self-love, and most of the time we're not even saying this to ourselves, that we are accepting ourselves. We are loving ourselves for who we are and what we are feeling. So the easiest way to understand how the tapping works is we make a statement. And let's use stress as a main factor. So we're stressing about something, and we think, okay, in a scale from 0 to 10, when 0 is I'm okay with that, I don't feel any emotions, I don't feel any negative emotions towards it, and where 10 is I've never felt as bad as right now. When you think about this feeling that you're going through right now, where in scale from 0 to 10 are you at the moment? Most probably that's going to be around 7, around 8. So that's the usual number that we're giving when we're starting with certain problem or with certain emotion. So let's start. As an example, we use stress about finances. That's the most common reason why we're stressing. So let's work on that. So the statement sounds, first we need to use even though, then we're stating our problem, and then we're finishing, I accept that I have this problem, or I accept that I feel this way, or my favorite, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So let's say, and we're starting from karate chop, let's say, even though I feel stressed about my finances, I accept that I feel this way. I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And we're repeating the statement 3 times, pressing the karate chop point. So even though I feel stressed about my finance, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I'm stressed about the finance, I understand that I feel this way, and I deeply and completely love and accept myself. Even though I am stressed about my finances, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. And now we are moving to different points. So we're starting, tap on negative. I am stressed about my finances. I don't know if I can make it. I have so many expenses. This is so stressful for me. I feel overwhelmed. This stress is very overwhelming. I am stressed. So what is happening here? We recognize all the negative, stressful feelings that we're going through the certain problem, and we're saying all those stressful negative emotions aloud. So once you finish the whole cycle, then I want you to check with yourself again, where are you from 0 to 10 and how you feel about it. If the number is going to be bigger than what you originally said, it means that this is the number that you feel at the beginning, but you just covered with a lot of different emotions. So then what is the most important about EFT? You're repeating the cycle every single time until you reach point from 0 to 1 or 0 to 2. So that can take you a few minutes, that can take you a little bit longer, but the whole point is for you to go through the same words, the same negative emotions as many times until you will feel that it doesn't really affecting you. So the script that I showed you is just the regular script. It works better with the words that resonates more with you, that resonates more with your problem. So once you're going and you're checking with yourself how you're feeling right now, once you get to 0 or 1, then you're tapping on positive. So that can sound as this stress that I had is decreasing right now. I feel more relaxed. I feel more in control. This overwhelm that I had is disappearing right now. I feel more relaxed. I feel more relaxed. So what's happening here? When we're starting our final round and tapping on a positive, we reinforce these negative feelings, these negative emotions, and we replace them with a positive one. So then by the end of our process, by the end of our cycle, we feel much better about the problem we have. And because we feel much better, and because we replacing those negativity with a positive reinforcement, what's happening? You're clearing your mind, you're able to make better decisions, and of course you sleep better, and you can control your feelings, you can control the stress and any form of anxiety. So check with yourself how you're feeling. If you're on 0, if you're on 1, that's perfect, and keep repeating this process every single day, even though when you feel that there's just a little bit of a stress still coming out. You can tap on everything. You can tap on on goals, you can tap on anxiety, you can tap on insomnia as well. So tapping works for everything. And if you want to teach your children how to tap, there is no better way how teach them that love and accepting yourself is one of the most important thing. So it happens, they're coming back from school, they are upset about what happened, they're upset about other kids. So it's just simply, even though I was upset at school, or I don't like my body, I feel like I'm too fat, I still deeply and completely love and accept myself. So that's amazing tool for all of us, and it's so simple, it's so easy, and it's just self-apply. One of the two things that you probably will notice while you're working with EFT is yawning. If during the cycle you start yawning, it means that it's working. So it just shows that you're shifting your energy, you're shifting your patterns, and you improving your natural state. So yawning or even spontaneous laugh. That's two things that are showing up when you're working with EFT, when you're working with tapping. EFT also you can use as a self-interrupter, pattern interrupter. So any negative thoughts that you keep repeating over and over again, any conversations that you keep going over and over again, you're just simply saying, even though I'm keep going back to this conversation that I had, I deeply and completely love and accept myself. So that works for anything, and it's super simple as well. So my only recommendation for you is tap on your problems and try to make it your daily habit. Even when you're brushing your teeth or you're doing something, just simply tap on your points, and I promise you, you will feel much better. Thank you so much for listening, and hopefully I will see you soon.